What is a thesis statement? A thesis statement is a single sentence that identifies the topic and purpose of a scholarly research paper or academic writing. A thesis statement directly or indirectly presents the main points of the paper. Information presented in the essay should tie directly back to the thesis. A good thesis statement identifies the purpose of the essay, expresses the writer's position, lists the main supports, briefly summarizes the writer's conclusions, and establish if the essay is explanatory, argumentative, or analytical. The three main types of thesis statements are explanatory, argumentative, and analytical. Explanatory thesis statements are used in expository essays that focus solely on informing the reader. Papers with this type of thesis do not contain the writer's opinion, nor do they try to persuade the reader. An example explanatory thesis is, "The three main branches of science taught in public schools include biology, chemistry, and physics." Argumentative thesis statements identify the writer's position or point of view on a given topic. Argumentative essays persuade the reader to agree with the writer's stance. For example, public schools should place more emphasis on the arts because they encourage creativity, help improve academic development, and provide a beneficial emotional outlet. Analytical thesis statements are used in papers that analyze how or why something does what it does. These thesis statements identify what the writer is analyzing, the parts of the analysis, and the order of those parts. An example is, "An analysis of course requirements in public schools suggests access to more electives can increase graduation rates." When writing a thesis, determine the type of paper, explanatory, argumentative, or analytical. Identify the topic, position or claim, and supports of the essay. Determine if the supports should be included within the thesis. Although they are considered optional, they might be required, depending on the audience and purpose of the essay. Compose a sentence that includes the topic, position, and supports. While a thesis statement can be more than one sentence, it should not exceed two. Place the thesis statement at the end of the introductory paragraph. Placing it at the end of the introduction and before the supports allows the reader to focus on the paper's main purpose.